everyone, I'm Charlene DePaula. I am the founder of Hip Shake Fitness, and I wanna welcome you to my live workout. Today we're gonna do a core focused yoga flow. I teach hustle and flow at Hip Shake Fitness, and what it is, it's a combination of yoga, strength, and dance. I'm so excited to share this with you. So today we're raising money for Gawad Kalinga. If you haven't heard, in December there was a typhoon in the Philippines called Typhoon Rai, and it left a lot of people homeless, and there's people who still don't have power. And so Gawad Kalinga is an organization in the Philippines that helps give people homes and really helps them rebuild. And so if you're able, I hope you can donate to the fundraiser. Today, you're gonna need a yoga mat, and if you might also need a block. I don't think you're gonna need it, but if you have one handy, just keep it on the side. Let's go ahead and take an inhale. Find a comfortable spot. You can be standing, you can be sitting. I'm gonna keep standing because it's easier to talk to you from here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. On the next inhale, I wanna do lion's breath with you. So that's basically just doing the biggest inhale you can do through your mouth. So inhale through the nose. Ha! Exhale through the mouth. Thank you so much. I am dedicating today's practice to twists and turns. That's my theme for today. I have noticed that there's anything that I want to do, there's always so many twists and turns. And so today I want to just acknowledge the twists and turns and enjoy the journey. So acknowledging the twists and turns and enjoying the journey. That's my thought for today. If that resonates with you, you can use the same one. And if it doesn't, feel free to state your own thought or what it is that you want to dedicate your practice to. I see Rain. Hi, Rain. Thanks for being here. We just finished up the breathing, and we're going to start with a warm-up. Okay, so go ahead and head on over to your mat. Find comfortable lying down position. And from here, we're just gonna lift. We're just gonna hug both knees to our belly and hug your right knee to your belly, your left foot out. And from here, I want to start with some quick yoga push-up twist. So you want to have your left hand kind of twisting, or you can have both hands in the back of your head. Just do a quick twist with me. Some bicycles to start our day. You got this. We're just getting started. We're getting warmed up. Just do it at your own pace. Nice. And from here, just lift your feet up, point towards the ceiling, and just go ahead and reach. Keep breathing. And from here, I want you to drop your left leg down and your right leg crosses towards the phone. Lift your right hand up. And remember this pose because we're going to get to this a little later. Let's try that on the other side. So go back to neutral spine. Lower down your right leg. Lift. Put your left feet close to your chest. Straighten the leg and drop it to the right side and extend your left hand towards the other side. Okay, I'm just gonna check in really quick. Can you still hear me from on top of the music? Can you? I'm gonna pause that. So hopefully you can still hear me even with the music in the background. And if not, I could also just turn the music off. But let me know if there's any issues with the sound, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with the flow. Rain, thank you for joining me. Sexy ain't easy, the journey. Yes, thank you so much for being here. All right, so you are lying down. You were in lying down position. From here, just stay on neutral and just kind of go up and down using your spine, getting the power in your core, and just rock back and forth until you can get to a boat. And if a boat position. And if you can't do that, you can also just get up and put yourself in a boat position. And just stay here for a bit. Take a breath here. Holding that core that holds us tight, that holds us throughout the day. Giving that core love. Cross your feet in front of you, and we're going to start with our flow. So make your way to our first downward dog of the day. I'll lower the music a little bit. All right, this is our first downward dog of the day, so just take it easy. If you need a way to get to it, so just go on all fours. From here, curl your toes and lift your hips up towards the sky. Pedal your feet. Take a breath here. And go ahead and lift your left leg behind you. And left knee to left elbow. Left leg behind you. And left knee to right elbow. One more time. Left leg behind you. And step your left leg in between your hands. Keep your toes on the ground, your right toe on the ground, and lift your body up to Anjaneyasana. Take a breath here. From here, lower your hands down to your chest. Prayer position, Anjali Mudra. And from here, we're going to do a twist. So twist your body towards the phone, to the outer edge of your knee. You can stay here, or you can open up your hands so your right hand is on the mat, your left hand is towards the sky. Take a breath here, and then go back to neutral spine. From here, we're going to teeter-totter. You can step your back leg forward a little bit until you can feel a balance with your left leg, and go into Warrior 3. And it's okay if you don't feel balanced today. We're just starting. okay. Lower your hands down to the floor and lift your right heel up as much as you can while keeping your hips parallel. And go ahead and let your right foot meet your left. Lift your hands up. Hands to the heart, Tadasana. From here, lower both hands to the side and lower your hips, bend your knees, and lift your hands back up to chair. Lower your hands to your heart and twist towards the phone or the computer, whatever it is you're watching with. Take a breath here. Revolve chair. Open up your hands. You can put your right hand again on the mat, left hand towards the sky. Take a breath. And go back to neutral spine. Go back to a forward fold. And here's where it gets a little twisty. So I want you to take your left leg and step that back. And then your toes, you walk your hands to the middle of the mat. Your toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Take a breath here. You want to keep a micro bend on your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale to lower. From here, use your right hand. Put it right under your chin in the mat. And then extend your left hand towards the sky. Take a breath. And then lower your left hand and replace your right hand with your left. Extend your right hand up towards the sky. Take another breath. Lower both hands down and walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Twist your feet so they're facing the short edge of the mat. And step your right foot to meet your left. From here, push on your roots and lift your torso up and back. Tadasana. How's everyone doing? Okay, we're back to Tadasana. From here, lower your hands to the heart and lower your hands to your sides and lower your hips, bend your knees and lift your hands up to chair pose. So make sure that you can still see your toes even if you're on chair pose. And then put your hands to the heart and twist again towards the camera or towards the phone. And if you want to, you can extend your left hand down to the mat, right hand up to the sky. Take a breath. And untwist your body. Go back to neutral spine. Lower your hands down, forward fold. From here, you can lift. So put the weight on your right foot and go ahead and lift your left leg up as much as you can without changing, without getting your hips on a different plane. So your hips should be aligned on the same plane. And then lift your hands to prayer. So you're gonna get to warrior 3 after splits. From here, go ahead and drop your left foot behind you. Bend the right knee and lift your hands up to Anjaneyasana. And then down to your heart for prayer, Anjali Mudra. And twist your body towards the phone. And if you can, you You can also reach your right hand towards the sky, your left hand down to the mat. Take a breath, untwist your body, and from here, lower both hands down to the ground. We're gonna go to plank. Lower down halfway, chaturanga, all the way down to to upward dog or cobra. Whatever feels good to you. And we're gonna meet in downward facing dog. Nice work. So I know that flow is a little complicated, a little twisted, but you know, it's just like life. That's how I feel about it. Okay, lift your right foot up behind you, but keep your hips on the same plane. From here, go into plank position, right knee to right elbow, right foot back behind you, and then right knee to left elbow. One more time, right foot back behind you, and step your right foot in between your hands. Lift your torso up, Anjaneyasana. Put your hands in prayer, twist towards the phone, towards the screen, and reach your right hand up, left hand on the mat. Go back to neutral spine, lower your both hands right by your feet, step your left foot to meet your right, lift your hands up, Tadasana, and lower both hands to the side, and hinge your hips and bend your knees to chair. We're gonna stay in chair for a little bit. Take a breath. You are so strong. You're rooted, whether you're standing or you're seated. You're taking your power. Put your hands to the heart and twist your body towards the phone or the screen. Lower your hands down, your left hand to the ground, to the mat, right hand towards the sky. For revolve chair. Go back to neutral spine, and from here, go ahead and step your left foot behind you. Your right foot behind you, and walk your hands towards the middle of the mat, your toes facing the long edge of the mat. You want your right hand down where your chin, right under your chin on the mat. Go ahead and lift your left hand up towards the sky. Take a breath. And then go ahead and swap that. Put your left hand where your right hand was. Lift your right hand up towards the sky. Take a breath. And lower both hands down to the long edge of the mat. And then swim your hands towards the other side. Twist on your heel and your toes. So you are now facing where we started. From here, go ahead and step your left foot to your right. Let them meet. Lift your body up. Tadasana. Lower your hands down to the side and hinge on your hips. Bend your knees and lift your hands up to chair. Checking that you can still see your toes. Maybe you can go lower on that chair. Come on, you got this. Hands to the heart in prayer and twist towards the screen. Right hand to the mat, left hand up to the sky. Take a breath. Go back into neutral and lower your hands down right foot up to the sky. Put your weight on your left foot, right foot up. 4 yogi splits. And then go ahead and lift your hands up to your heart if you can. You can lift it forward for warrior 3. Step your right foot behind you. Bend your left knee. And go ahead and lift your hands up. Anjaneyasana. Hands to the heart. And twist towards the screen. Right hand down to the mat, left hand up to the sky. Good job working through those twists. I'm so proud of you. Hands to the heart, go back to neutral spine. And from here, we're gonna drop both hands down to the ground and step so that your left foot meets your right. You're on the plank now, and from here we're gonna do a few push-ups. You can option to go on your knees as long as your body, your spine is straight and your butt is not up. You can take plank on your toes, on your knees. Let's do this. 10 push-ups, just halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work. Go ahead and drop all the way down to the ground. Take a breath here and uncurl your toes. Make sure the top of your feet, your knees, your hips are pushing towards the ground, and lift your torso up. Your shoulder blades to touch for cobra. And let's meet in your last downward facing dog of the day. Nice. So from here, you can just go ahead and walk to the middle of the mat. We're gonna do our peak pose for today. So I want you to, it's called Revolve Hand to Big Toe. I wanted to get that name right. Revolve Hand to Big Toe. So I'm facing you. You can face anywhere just to show you. But what I'd love for you to do is go ahead and lift your knee towards your chest. And then from here, you can use your peace fingers to hold your toes. And then extend your leg as much as you can. And then twist your body towards the right. We did so many twists today, so you should be able to hold that as much as you can. You got this. You got that balance. You worked through those twists, and now you got the balance. Nice work. Go ahead and bend your knees back, down, and your right foot meets your left. Let's do that on the other side. So again, how to get there. I want you to lift your knees, hug your knees up to your chest, and then use your opposite hand to do a peace sign. And go ahead and hug your toe with that. Or you can also option to put the palm of your hand here, or you want to just hold maybe your shin, whatever works for you. And then extend your left leg as much as you can and twist. Twist your body. Nice work. Amazing. You are doing awesome. Go ahead and drop your feet. Your right foot meets your left. You did such a good job. You worked through those twists today. There was a lot, and I'm so grateful for you. From here, go ahead and lift your hands arms up towards the sky. Wrap your right hand on your left wrist and then do a curtsy with your left leg. Just to do a stretch on the side body. Take a breath. Go back to neutral spine. And let's do that on the other side. So your left hand wraps around your right wrist, curtsy towards your left. Quick side body stretch. Whew. That feels great. All right, go back to neutral spine. And what I want you to do is go ahead and go into a kneeling position. And from here, let's go into child's pose. So just lower your hips towards your heel and your hands down to the ground as far as you can. Take a breath. From here, walk your hands to the right. One more side body stretch. You can move your hips if you want to. And then let's do the other side. Walk your hands towards the left. Your hips to the right heel. And go back to neutral spine. And go ahead and go back on seated position. We're going to do one more cool down stretch. So I want you to put your right, kind of like you're in a runner's lunge, right? And then twist. Basically put your right leg over your left. And just sit. Dandasana. That's what this pose is called. Option to lift your left hand up and see if you can touch your fingers behind you and do an extra stretch in your arms. You don't have to do that. You can just stay seated here. I love this stretch because it really stretches my hips. And I need that. My IT band. All right, so you can go ahead and get back on your knees and we're gonna switch positions. So now your left leg is on top of your right and go ahead and sit back down. Whew. That stretch was much needed. Lift your right hand up behind you. Your left hand can try to reach your fingers or you can touch the back of your straps or your shirt. Nice work, guys. From here, we're just gonna make our way to a comfortable lying down position. Quick windshield wiper on your feet. So just your knees are going back and forth. And when you're ready, make your way to a comfortable lying down position. Just rest and relax. You worked hard today. Feel the back of the mat. Feel your breath. Close your eyes. Let that light that's within you travel through your body. Just notice how everything feels, how everything felt when you started a class. You did amazing. feel the ground beneath you. Wiggle your hands and your feet. And when you're ready, make your way back to comfortable seated position. I want to thank you so much for being here. We did this core-centered yoga flow today to raise money for the victims of Typhoon Rai. If you're called, if you have any extra in you, please go ahead and donate at the link. It should be in our bio. This is the Typhoon Rai that hit the Philippines in December. There's a lot of people who have lost their homes, still don't have power. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for going through today's twists and turns with me. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. And if you are posting on Instagram, please tag me at charlene.depaula and at Hip Shake Fitness so we can give you some love. Bye!